welcome to the SALT podcast. This is our third episode, and today we're going to be doing something a little different. We're going to be doing a walk and talk through our new school.
My name is Kara Hill, and I'm here with my fellow student ambassadors, Lauren Holden and Kathleen Hunter, and we are actually some of the first students to be walking through the new high school.
Today we are here with some incredible leaders of the district. We're here with Dr. Austin, our superintendent, Mr. Nowotny, head director of operations, Dr. Carter, the high school principal, and Miss Peterson, who is a part of fine arts. Let's go.
So what part of the school is this right here?
This is the first level, so right now we're just passing the reception and admin area. And then on here, as we keep going, this would be the podcast room. And then further in, we're now heading into where our classroom is.
All right, are we going into fine arts? Let's head to the fine arts. Y'all good with that?
Yes.
Ms. Peterson, you should lead the way with us. All right. We're going to.
So I'm excited. This is my first chance to ever see this. So I'm very excited. I'm really excited for our students for years to come because the places that we've been in have been there for such a long time. And so to have something new like this is just absolutely fantastic. And I cannot wait till it's finished and our kids get to come in here. I know that there's lots of practice rooms now, which is something that we were short on. There's also, they've upgraded the acoustics, not only for band and choir, but for theater as well. And so we've got dedicated spaces for the band, for the choir, and for theater. So I think what this means for our community is that we are such a fine arts based community that this gives our students the confidence to come into these beautiful rooms and to practice and rehearse and make music together or act or whatever the case is. And I'm excited that they get to do this. So I thank you, the bond, people that voted for the bond, to have this happen because it is such a blessing. I think our community will see the fact that we do value the fine arts and creativity, and I think that all of this will speak for itself.
All right, so this is choir room. You do color guard with the band, right?
Yeah, I'm also in band, like outside.
So you're actually in band. Are you ready to see the band room?
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to go through that door right there, and you get to see the new band hall room. What do we call it?
Band hall.
Band hall. All right, let's go see the
And
band hall.
this is a congregating area?
This is the choir.
This is the choir.
This is the
Okay.
choir.
Awesome.
All right, so I want you to be the first through that door.
Oh, okay.
All right.
So those are the practice rooms.
Those are practice rooms for choir. Probably storage is back there.
Yeah.
It is back there. And then stop right here. We're gonna let cameraman go in because he's gonna see the awe and wonder. All right, let's go. Here is the new band hall.
Why is it so big?
It's huge.
Okay, and so
Isn't it big?
that's
The practice room.
Yeah.
Storage is back behind there. These are like for ensemble or like other, like you want a bigger rooms to pull out.
Yeah, one of those is probably going to be guard room. I know that.
Yes, I don't know. what
Yeah,
to do.
no, because we were like, we need a bigger room, so Thornbury's probably.
But look how big it is.
And music library, there will be a place for music library.
All back
I
in
believe,
there.
All in the back.
Yeah.
So this
Office space.
It's cool. And of course, the front doors where they can come in here. And I noticed that all of the rooms, choir room, band room, they're all connected.
Yes, they're all here. This
That-
is what
that
we're
is
gonna
awesome.
call the fine arts
Fine
wing.
arts wing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so there's really something cool also in the hallway that they're starting to build out that we'll go out and take a look out there. Sound good?
Yeah.
Let's go. You should all step certainly. It's just a really good space
Yeah.
for students to make all about fine arts.
That's actually really cool.
Where's the theater?
Right down this way.
All right, let's go see theater. And of course, these will go right out into this door will go right up to the courtyard.
It will. It's not really one that will have students go in and out, but it is
Your primary exit to the Rockport.
will be that one. Kathleen, any questions as you walk?
So the floor, the foundation goes a little lower here. There's going to be it's kind of mimic what's on the floor.
I'm gonna let cameraman get in so he can talk.
Is there gonna be any kind of built-up stage or anything like that?
Anyways, so Ms.
The way
Peterson.
that the floor is with the type of flooring that they put
Yeah.
in here, it's just meant to be the stage.
Yes, gotcha.
And so,
So they can do it
it
from
would be
anywhere.
flat, it is the stage. And so that's kind of
Awesome.
an exciting
Yes.
feature that this room will have that the other classrooms will.
And also the acoustics for being able to speak louder.
Project,
And to
right.
project, yes. So,
It's exciting.
It also utilizes a normal classroom as well. It's still have the same setups and hookups that all your other classrooms have.
Ms. Peterson, how do you believe that like these more like enhanced spaces will really help like the fine arts like boom and grow?
well, being that I also work with the little ones, and I've been able to share with them the fact that they are, in a few years, going to be coming up to this school and sharing with them just what we're creating here, and they are truly excited. And I feel like we've got more kids now who are wanting to be involved with fine arts because they see that we do care, that we care, that they're creative, and that that's an important part of what we do and part of being human.
And I think this shows that investment into what kids want to do. Yeah,
Absolutely.
all right, let's walk over and go upstairs. Sound good? Let's go. Lead the way, Miss Hill. Yes, you are. We're gonna go up the stairs. We'll go up the stairs and then to athletics. Does that sound good?
Sounds good.
Is that what?
Things that we're adding together as a whole.
Is that Karen?
Looks like Lauren.
Oh,
See the coolest room first, or do you want to see the classrooms first? The coolest room first.
Okay.
These walls are going to be glass. So that's going to be a window, that's a window, all this.
They could ask their question.
This is all going to be glass.
That's gonna be awesome.
Same thing for your stairwells, all glass. So the stairs not so cool, but this room, way cool. Way cool.
You should say that again louder.
Oh, I don't know. This like open like first walking up here and like being told that all of this is gonna be glass like in this stairwell also. It's like more like refreshing rather than being confined to a room all day that has very small windows that look out to another wall outside. So I just think being able to like look out and be like, oh look, there's a yellow car driving by or something. It's just like a little something to like help brighten somebody's day.
Yeah. Any questions before we leave, y'all?
Yes. I don't think I heard, but what is this area going to be?
This is a multi-purpose room. We have had lots of conversations about what this room is, but generally Dr. Carter, myself, and Mr. Nowotny got together and we want it to be a collaborative space. The furniture we put in, Dr. Carter, I would say it's mobile, modern, and it just allows for small group or big group settings, for trainings, parent education, bringing our seniors in here if they like, you know, we all know FAFSA is a thing that has to be filled out and learned about, and so really just that kind of meet up space.
Yeah.
We actually have stairs right here that were built so that if our community decides that they wanted a space to maybe have meetings, they could go through our facility system and it would be a great place to come up and have a community meeting as well.
Absolutely. That is fantastic. I love that.
All right. But y'all, any questions about anything so far, about what you've seen as we're walking that maybe you or your peers would want to ask Mr. Nowotny, Dr. Carter, Ms. Peterson?
Not yet, I don't think.
Not yet. What was your first impressions, y'all?
It's so much bigger
Yes.
compared to the school we're in now, and it's very open, and it's like it already feels welcoming. Like it's not even done, and it just feels like it would be nice to come to school instead of feeling like it's something that's we kind of dread.
Yeah, I get it. Which way you want to take this?
We can take that way.
Okay. So we're going to go through admin. None of y'all will ever visit the principal's office, right? All right, so we're going to go this way. Come explain to us where we're going.
So right now, we just have the admin area, which connects to the new athletics wing. There'll be a new entrance to our existing school here. And here we're about to walk into what we call the multi-purpose room. This room is actually could be one large room, or it can be divided by a motorized partition wall, and you can have two separate rooms. So it can be used for any kind of collaboration. We can bring in the community here anytime there's something that requires a large space. This can be utilized for that.
Hallway?
That's a storage room,
Oh, storage room. Okay.
large storage room.
So there's two multi-purpose rooms. There's one up there and this one.
So this one's
Right.
mainly for your athletics. And so they're a multi-purpose room, and that one is academics.
But if there was something large enough and we needed a larger space, we could
So
also.
is this going to have, what type of floor is going to be in here since
This is
it's
gonna be like that
athletics?
rubber kind of athletic mat
Uh-huh.
is gonna be in here. And
Is this
then,
where somewhere where the mat will come down for?
that's what we're planning.
Okay.
That's something we're planning on trying to do, is have a mat that is hung and then we can bring it down.
Bring it down for different things.
A mat?
A mat.
Like a workout mat.
Yeah.
And this pocket right here, that's where that wall will be. So it'll be on a motor and then it'll come all the way out and separate the two.
So they have really cool tables that come out, that flip, so we can put them up out of the way, or they can go out while you have meetings.
You'll have a projector screen on that wall and on that wall.
And we even brought in Coach Sosa to make sure he was good with the furniture too. All right, and this is a really cool room that you're about to see. Are y'all ready?
Yes.
So you're gonna walk into this room right here. Let's see what you can guess what it is. Let's see what I think it's gonna be. Based on, especially since you designed this. Based on like all these.
Weight room.
Oh, I think she got it.
It's the weight room.
Oh yes.
Weight room?
Yes. This is the weight room.
And that will be all glass.
Yeah.
Teachers be able to come in.
We'll have to work on that. I'll have to talk to Coach Sosa.
Health and wellness.
So all kinds of cool stuff, and then looking at over the beautiful stadium.
So that was his last one.
It will be. So there's going to be a door there, so that when the guys are, getting all ready for the game and pumped up, they go out that door and then go out to the field. And see the stands and everybody cheering and all those things.
So so they won't use the dressing rooms that are out there anymore?
So
They'll
we
be
are.
able to be in here?
They are built to be in here, and we'll take y'all in there so you can see locker rooms and stuff. But we actually needed a visitor locker rooms and stuff like that. So
yes.
athletics is keeping that facility out there for stuff like visitors and stuff like that.
Oh, wonderful.
Cool room, huh?
Yes. Very cool.
All right, you ready to go see all the locker rooms and stuff? Let's go.
So now that I think about it, it's so much more convenient to have the band hall over there instead of having to walk from over there all the way over there. No, because we'd have to, especially in like middle school night. Oh, that one's gonna be a little tricky. But
Although getting to the practice field might be.
yeah.
Might be a little touchy.
So notice in the hallway windows. All right, real quick, y'all turn around. So see that really cool thing out there? That's where all our trophies for being district champs, regional, state, all that stuff we're gonna get, right, for soccer and, right, girls? That's gonna be showcased with a really cool, little awning right there. That's cool. Yeah.
Is that for the entire school or just?
Athletics.
Yeah.
So this is what we call our athletic wings, and we figured, on the wall that you'll
Yeah.
have space over there for all your fine arts stuff that you get. And then this will be our athletics coming down into locker rooms, and eventually it connects to the competition gym. Let's go.
I like how everything's like separated. Like this is fine arts, and then this is like athletics, and then
But
you
in
have
the
your
core of it
academics.
is academics.
Yeah.
In the
Yeah.
middle of it is what's most important,
Your academics.
which is your academics. Yeah. see scooters and all kinds of stuff racing down.
Oh, yeah.
Well, we have this little garden here, I promise you there are no people.
So here on the right is going to be the boys' locker room. And the left there, watch your step, that's going to be the new entrance to the green gym. So once this is finished out, it'll take you straight to
Yeah,
the
I'm
green
stepping
gym.
out a little bit.
Green gym, so you can actually see it.
And then to your right there, that's AD secretary, and then just past that wall is athletic director's office.
Oh, so admin for.
Yes.
For
AD secretary and then AD for the.
And then he has a window.
I know his,
Give him a hard time and say, Dr. Austin said something about a window in your office. I know what I'm talking about. And actually, the meeting is in the locker
Like even the interior classrooms.
Yeah.
Seem to have windows.
All right, and so now we're gonna go into the ladies' locker room. Watch the construction site, right? We do have locker rooms for like our refs when they need a change and stuff.
There's gonna be an exit to the outside to get to the track room there as well. This room right in front of you, that is the new trainers
Yeah.
area.
Oh,
Cameron training.
And that room back there on the roll-up door for their golf cart.
and it's right here, so that's where her cart can come.
And there is a place for her card.
Yep, and that back over there. Yeah, there's gonna have a roll-up door back there.
Right there.
There's storage, stuff like that throughout.
Actually walking in and out seems so much bigger than pictures.
No.
It's giant. I'm gonna get lost in
Yeah.
here for sure.
So what is this area, these rooms down here?
A lot of it's gonna be guest locker rooms, guest shower, visiting teams.
And then this is the
to
entrance to the girls.
The girls' locker rooms.
Already?
this way.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
There's already water.
It is, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Showers.
Yeah, lots of showers.
Lots of showers. Restrooms. I think Mike, it looks like there's a JV
There's a
side.
JV
Yeah,
side and a varsity.
Varsity, JV first.
Varsity.
Do the other coaches, will they have offices in this area?
We're actually having that
We're
way.
about to go to the girls' office.
The boys, we kind of pass through real quick, but you'll see the girls, it's the same for the girls. So right to your left here, that's gonna be the coach's offices, so they're gonna have built-in desks and storage
Yes.
all throughout here.
So just one big office?
Well, one big office, and then there's another office right there, where you have your
The girls coordinator.
coordinator.
Lots of space.
Yes.
Oh, there's a lot. Here. And right here, this is gonna be a vegetable, there's gonna be doors here, and this is gonna be the new entrance to the comp gym. So people who come from
Oh,
So if you
Here,
park out here,
there.
you're coming in from here.
access control doors, so secure area to get in, so if people come, they can get access to the gym and still the schools.
So since we're coming to the end of our tour, and this facility is not just for us as students, it's also for the whole community, what does this mean for our community?
This space is definitely more than just a building. It's our future. And we believe in our students, and we're excited to see all that takes place here in this space.
It also serves as an investment for our district. This is going to serve multiple generations to come, and it's all thanks to our community for making this possible. And also, we can't wait for them to just come in and see it.
All right, so y'all, let's end with takeaways, like personally. What does this space, now that you get to see it come to life, what does this space mean to you?
This space, like for me personally, it just means like bigger opportunities in like the bigger band hall, the bigger like theater room. It just being able to really take all of the opportunities we have given in that space and turn it into something like amazing, like possibly even winning state with the band.
I definitely agree with Kathleen because this is giving us an open and welcoming learning environment, and that's what we base everything around. Like it's our academics over everything else, and this school is just like opening opportunities for us left and right, and I think it's going to be really great.
For me, I think this school, as big and open and wide as it is, I think it really symbolizes the new opportunities like they were talking about that we have here, and I'm just really excited to come here and learn.
All right, let's hear from our leaders. What's the space mean for you guys?
I think, to me, it's about community. So in our current space, I think we feel very separated and often on different ends of the campus. And I think that with the core of academics in this building and then branching out into our fine arts, our athletics, and tying that all together, I think it's going to be a more cohesive space where you just see a lot of productivity, creativity, and innovation.
For me, being in operations, just having a new facility that's more energy efficient, got rid of some of our older buildings that were dated and no longer keeping up with current loads that our students needed. And as a former student, it's just nice to see where we've been, where we've come. So I'm excited to see this.
Well, this means for me collaboration, creativity, innovation, and we get to build that well-rounded student. So I'm excited for all of this because all it's going to do is improve our future.
All right, so I wanted to kind of close it with a thank you to all the voters who made this possible. It is going to be amazing for our kids. It's coming online soon, and I'm going to turn it over to our SALT student ambassadors to close us out.
Thank you to you all for watching this episode of a different type of podcast that you probably wouldn't usually see.
Say bye.
Bye.
That's a wrap. Good job.
All right,
Yeah,
bring it in.
here.
Bring it in. 1, 2, 3.
Pirates! There you go. Look, one thing I have learned is you have to be cheesy. It's so hard, but you have to be.
It comes naturally to some of us.
It doesn't come naturally to me. I just have to force myself.